Alright then, my little pumpkiny wumpkinies. This is Cauldron II on the Amstrad CPC. Oh yeah, sequel to Cauldron, which came out in 1985, programmed by Steve Brown. And yes, it's like the other side of the coin, as it were, this sequel. It's a little bit different from the original game, but it has the same kind of tropes. Like here, magical objects shall need if thy quest is to succeed. More than this we cannot tell, so go and search them out and use them well. Blah 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 blah, yes indeed. Nice little bit of intro music, fantastic. A simple title screen, a very nice loading image there of the Witch Queen holding the Pumpkin himself. And look, and now we play as the Pumpkin. Yes, this bouncing little dude. It's kind of like a reminiscent of a Super Ball from the 80s. So this is, like I said, the flip side of the coin. In the first game you were playing as the Hag Witch to defeat the Pumpkin, and ultimately you did, as the story tells, goes into the sequel, and the Pumpkin now wants his kingdom back from the now evil Witch Queen, and we're in a castle, and we've got to find implements to escape. So the basic concept of the game is very similar. Collect items throughout the world, different screens, and eventually you can cut off a lock of the witch's hair to defeat her, basically. I'm not sure how that actually happens. I've never got that far, because this game is bloody hard. If you thought the first game was hard, this game's even harder. So watch me make a lot of silly things. I mean, look, it's a very interesting mechanic, this game. This bouncing pumpkin, it's a cool idea, and I tell you what, it's animated, I think, extremely well. There were actually limitations put on this when they first conceived of the idea, to limit animation frames and so on and so forth. But as you can see, it's extremely smooth, and oh, that was a lovely move. It really is satisfying when you do something like that. When you pull up a move like that, excuse me, it's really quite satisfying. But there is problems that I find with this that make it difficult. Here's a problem right here. Because there is no scrolling, it's flick screen. You have to get stuck in. Oh, come on! You get stuck in a position like that, and you've got to flick in between two screens. It's really annoying, and you've got to be exactly in the right position to pull off a certain jump. There we go. Just did that quite well. But now I've got to make sure I'm in the right position to get to that next jump. Oh, completely, and I'm fudged it up. No, now I'm on the edge of the platform, so I can't actually get out of it, so I've got to go down to the bottom, and I've killed myself because I've run out of my magic power. Because the energy works in the same way as the first game. We have a magic meter, just like you did in the first game, and when that runs out, you are gone. You are pumpkin toast. And you can shoot projectiles, but only after you've collected your first power-up. Oh, there's one, I missed it. Look, it's glowing there. Once I've collected that, I'll be able to shoot and defeat some of the enemies, but not all. Some of these enemies are invincible, like this spider, I think. Just bounced out of his way. Can't shoot him, and I think he just kills you on death. Insta-death. Oh, bloody hell. Haunted items in the bloody dining room. Spiky balls and candles and loads of other Halloween-related bump. Graphically, I think it's very impressive. I do like it. The way I like its look. I think its sound effects are fantastic. Great intro music. It's got a nice presentation, the animation, and the idea is very, very clever. It's just not everyone's cup of tea. Some people absolutely adore this game, and I do think it's better than the original. Oh, that was a lovely little. Oh, you see, that when that happens, when you get it right, it is satisfying. I've got to admit that it is very satisfying when you get it right. When you get the bounces right, you get the combinations right. Oh, completely mucked that up though. But you've got to get this pumpkin in the right position every time, and it's almost like you have 3 or 4 levels of jump. So you have a sort of slow, low bounce, second higher bounce, and then a third even higher bounce. And you do that by holding the fire button, and you fire as well by doing the same sort of the same thing, pressing the direction you want to go, and you will fire your magic at them. Oh, can I get up there now? Nice little button. No. See, I shot that guy on the other side though. That's quite cool. So Yeah, it's a bit of a Marmite game, is Cauldron 2. Like I said, graphically it's really nice, the idea is really clever, but it's just so hard, so frustrating. I mean, if you thought the likes of Nebulous and the first Cauldron were frustrating, this is off the chart. It's on another level of frustration. It really is pumpkin mush. Oh, jump straight into the bleeding giant spider, which is really well animated, by the way. And the little laugh there by the witch in the top corners there. Nice little touches like that. It has full of nice little touches like that. There are points as well where you can actually get trapped as well. There's, I think there's a point I got to once where you go through a hatchway to a roof, and I got trapped on the roof. And I couldn't get out of it. I just got stuck on the roof, and I'll just hit. Am I going to hit that gargoyle? That should be killing me, but it's not. That's weird. Was it taking my magic? No, it did kill me that time. Okay, that was odd. That's a gargoyle, and yeah, normally that's insta-death straight away when you hit them gargoyles. So, like I say, this came out a year after the first Cauldron, 1986, and it's a mixture of what the fans think of this. Some really love it, and I can appreciate what it is. I can appreciate its ability. I can appreciate its animation, the skill gone into it, and the idea. I just can't get on. Oh God, done it again. I just can't get on with the control method. Yeah, it's awkward as hell. Am I gonna? Oh no! Oh, I shoot that guy. Oh, I lost a life. Yeah, I've lost a life. I've fallen. That was a nice little touch, though. The little disappearing pumpkin face. Oh no, I didn't seem to lose a life there. There's one of the things I need to collect. Oh my word! I'm just bouncing on the bleeding middle of the. Come on! Oh no, did I make that? Can't bounce back. I can't bounce back. Can I bounce back? Oh, just. Need to bounce over there. There we go. God, I need to go back there really to get that pair of scissors, because that's one of the implements I need to collect. They're all randomly sort of in different places. What can I get over there? Oh, that was a lovely little jump. Get up the staircase. Oh, fluid. It does have its satisfying moments, this game, when you get it really fluid like that, but then you've got another staircase like this. It's really difficult to sort of traverse. Yes, traverse is the word, I think, in this game. Perseverance, traverse. I think one day I will settle, trying to sit down for several decent hours and really try and crack it, but I could never try and crack it back in the day. I would load it up, 10 minutes, 15 minutes of play, get frustrated the hell out of it and turn it off, and then probably load up Cauldron 1 or Super Cauldron, because they're more playable games. It is a shame. It is a shame. It's sort of that's the kind of thing that ruins the game. It makes it too difficult, too frustrating, not very approachable at all to any kind of game player, really. I mean, it really takes dedication. Dedication is what you need if you want to be a pumpkin breaker. Indeed. Or in this case, though, a lovely hit there. Oh, them hands, they're weird. Yeah, if you hit them hands, they make your controls go backwards. Which is another little... not to make it even harder. To make your controls backwards as well. So there's a... Oh, hello. Okay, we're going down here and get this then. Get my magic up. Can I get back up there? Probably not. I'll probably be able to. Why can't I collect the shield? No, that seems to be blocking my path. Damn it. Oh, see, there you go. And that's another little thing I like sometimes. That little rebound off one side, off the wall. I want to... It's like one of those games I want to hate it, but I can't hate it because it does have these very clever moments in it, like this kind of diagonal bouncing going on. Really clever mechanics. I do like it in that way. I hate it because it's so bloody hard and frustrating. And oh dear. Yes, like I said, a very, very Marmite game. But one worth mentioning, I think, for the CPC. It's certainly a unique game. It also came out on the Spectrum and the Commodore, I believe, as well. And yeah, like I said, the second game in the Cauldron series, and the third game was Super Cauldron, which hopefully we'll be covering later in a later NRG at some point. I prefer playing as the Hag Witch, though, I must admit. Mr. Pumpkin Face himself here. It'd be good if he had some bleeding legs. Fuck's sake. Play as a pumpkin. You're playing as a pumpkin, for Christ's sake. You're bouncing around like a bleeding space opera. What's in here? There's probably nothing there. No, oh, that's a hole. Oh, okay. Oh, I've just tipped off the edge. Oh. But I do have the scissors now. This bat's an unkillable bat, isn't it? Yeah, it's an fucking killer. Oh, God. And it also follows you. It also follows your bounce as well, this bat. It's fucking impossible. I've never ever got past him. So I'm probably going to die here. I've gone 10 minutes, or 11 minutes, coming up to 11 minutes now, so that's me dead again. No, I've got one more life left. So yeah, graphically it's a really nice game. It's a good sequel, but it's so frustrating, very difficult to master. There we go, here we go. Thou hast amagged Amiga score, why not press fire to try once more? No thanks, I won't. But I'll say farewell and thank you for watching. Cheers. Novabug. Out.